Now boys, don't take this personally, but most women, including your crush and even your girlfriend, have sexual fantasies about other men. And the craziest thing is that the object of her desire isn't necessarily a specific person, but instead a guy that represents certain personality traits that sexually drive her. And here's the worst news of it all. Most of these personality traits could be the polar opposite of your cute, adorable, nice self. Now, before you start crying, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna make you the object of her desire by giving you the 7 personality traits most women desire and you can easily mimic. If that sounds interesting, let's hop into it. Number 1, let's call this first one the rock star. This is a sexy, disheveled bad boy type that drives off unpredictability. How do you do that? Chances are you've probably already become predictable both sexually and also physically by what you wear. So change things up. You could send her a dirty text midday telling her how much you want her. Throw her over your shoulder like Superman when she gets home from work. Instead of wearing that nice button down you always wear, try a nice black V-neck with a leather jacket. Number 2, let's call this personality type the construction worker. This is the guy that gets things done. Someone that takes control and can fix and build things with his bare hands. It's just masculine. How do you fulfill this vibe? You have to be versatile with your hands. If something breaks, try to fix it first before calling in the pros. Because the last thing you want is to have Bob the plumber man drooling all over your wife's fantasies because you couldn't fix it. Number 3, let's call this the intellectual. A well-read, well-versed man isn't every girl's fantasy. Just imagine her hopping into your car, whether it's a first date or you've been dating, and instead of Lil Uzi busting through your speakers, you're 5 minutes into chapter 4 of the Culture Code on Audible. Now that's what I call a sophisticated flex, an intellectual one. And with Audible's thousands of selections, almost any book you can think of is already on there, and now you can enjoy it with your girl for free. At least for the first month. Because you got me. Like I'm telling you, I'm trying to help you be the object of her desire. And to do that, you gotta look like a smart dude. And why not be a smart dude if it ain't gonna cost you anything to try it out? So if you guys wanna try out Audible, you can go to audible.com/TMF or text TMF to 500-500. For the first month, you're gonna receive Audible completely free so you can start testing it out and trying it out. But even better than that, for the first month, you're also gonna receive credits so you can buy your first book completely free. Now understand this, you're getting a month of subscription free plus credits to be able to buy a book for free. So if for some weird reason you don't love Audible as much as I love Audible, you can cancel, and whatever you got, you get to keep. Now the cool thing is that once you do decide to become a member, which I suggest you do, you get credits every single month. Those credits, if you for some reason don't use them that month, roll over to the next month. If you want to learn more, this is the resource you need, and at this amazing offer, it's almost a no-brainer if you don't decide to try it out. So if that sounds interesting and if that sounds like something that you would love to do, go ahead and click that link down below. The 4th guy she fantasizes about is the outdoorsman. This is the guy that has the adventure gene just running through his veins. Because similar as to what I mentioned before, it's very easy for girls to get bored. But if you have that spirit of adventure, you're gonna have her lusting over what she's gonna do next with you. Number 5, it's the funny guy.
Come on, baby. Let's ride a new bed back to Africa, baby.
Humor is just a social lubricant that can make almost any situation 10 times better and more enjoyable, and almost universally, everybody thinks humor is attractive. There's even been studies that suggest that women perceive men that are humorous to even be more intelligent. However, you gotta keep in mind, you don't have to be a stand-up comedian. You can do simple things to make her laugh. Such as, you can tease her. You can also be a little bit lighthearted and make sure you don't get easily offended by everything like our new generation is. Number 6, the male model. This is the guy that really cares about how he looks and actually puts in that effort into his appearance. How do you do that? Okay, this one's a little bit hard. It's probably the toughest one out of this list. Let me put it into 3 words. Follow my channel. You can subscribe down below. And finally, number 7, the philanthropist. Women just prefer altruistic men who are kind and do good deeds for others. Even better when no one is looking. Almost every single one of us has that voice in our heads that pushes us to do a nice thing. However, a lot of us end up ignoring it because, well, we don't want the discomfort or waste any time in something that we know isn't gonna pay us back. But that's what being a nice guy is. Doing something without the expectation of receiving anything back. So start saying thank you. Start paying for somebody at the grocery store or the person behind you at Starbucks. Or even something as simple as lending an ear to somebody that needs to be heard. That's gonna get you far. And that's basically it for today's video, guys. Those are the 7 personality types women absolutely desire. If you guys like this video and found it informative, don't forget to drop us a like down below. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsor, Audible. If you guys want that free trial, they're gonna be linked down below as well. That's it for me today. See you next time.